plan? That's a good question. I was thinking I run away and never return.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, Theo. Thank
Patrick smacks Theo in the back of the head.
Jose smacks Valencia in the head at the same time.
Danny smacks Jose.
you. Gabe appears around the corner. No hitting! Hello, welcome to Show Some Initiative. My name's Julian, and I'll be your storyteller this evening.
Hi, I'm James, and I play Jose.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I play Patrick.
I'm Nick, and I play Danny.
I'm Phil, I play Gabe.
I'm Sean, I play Theo.
And hello, I'm Tori, and unfortunately for you, I still play Erica.
Okay.
We did it.
Unfortunate for no one.
True. So, previously, you all escaped the throes of a burning circus with your...
Boss?
boss? I get one of your bosses, disguised through vicissitude and chopping his beautiful hair off, how dare you. And you are now at Erica's home. It's been a relatively calm day. No break-ins, no harm, no frenzying. As you all begin to wake up, actually, real quick, Theo, do you choose to wake up earlier before anyone else, or are you just hanging out? Sleeping?
I just like the idea of, like, Erica's roommate coming in and seeing Theo just standing in front of the microwave, cooking some oatmeal for some godforsaken reason. He can't eat it, so that's...
Theo was conked out. He just woke up early, as he usually does, and just like, blah. Yeah, sure.
Okay, are you doing anything in particular, or just waiting for Erica's roommate?
Wait, is he just alone, or...?
Not like alone in the house, but you're the only one awake in the house at the moment.
Yeah.
There's probably a few solid minutes before other people start waking up.
Is there anything interesting in this house story?
Oh god, he's
I
gonna
don't know.
steal.
You could look.
You could be a little Snoop. Could be a little investigator.
Go for it.
Could be a little Snoop Dogg.
Smoke weed every day.
If you want to be a good boy, you can just chill.
He respects Erica now, so...
Boring.
He's become boring. This is your fault. Yeah, he's gonna be a little gremlin when over the coffee machine or whatever you guys have.
The coffee that you can't drink?
Oh, right.
Still look at it.
Yeah, you can watch it. You can make coffee.
It's a new model.
Smells good.
Gonna stare at coffee making.
It smells good at least, so you know, there's that.
He's gonna go search for the blood wherever Erica puts it. She's a doctor. She should have them on her.
Yeah. Okay. Could I get... You're looking for the blood?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception plus, I would say, investigation here. Unless you could argue something else for me.
I'm pretty good at those two. I think I'm good with just those two.
Okay. Go ahead and roll in.
That's a 4.
With a 4, yeah, you're able to find it. Erica, where do you keep the blood?
There's a special fridge.
Of course there is, but is it in your attic? We don't have basements in Texas, so it wouldn't be in the basement. Attic or in the garage?
No, there's just a second smaller fridge in the kitchen.
Okay, so it's not super difficult to find.
Yeah, the second smaller fridge that we all have.
It just says doctor fridge.
Listen.
Like cute little handwriting on the fridge. Like, doctor fridge. Don't worry about it.
Well, if it helps, there is, not necessarily in human households, but in hospitals there are designated organ fridges versus food fridges.
Precisely. And Erica
Yeah.
wanted to keep those separate.
And also, as for having 2 fridges, my family grew up with 3 plus a chest freezer. So, having multiple
fun.
fridges, it was not exactly the hardest to find, Theo, but doing some investigating, you're able to peek around the house a smidge, particularly in the kitchen, as you find the blood, and notice there are a few pictures of Erica and her roommate Annalise up on the walls, as well as Annalise and her parents. And with your foreign investigation, I'd say looking at it, you can kinda, like, the gears in your brain start turning. And Annalise does share some traits with Erica, you know, kind of in the eye area, you know, the way they smile. Could be a coincidence, but with that, as you begin to crack into a cold one, your boys wake up. Perfect timing. Everyone else is awaking from their dreadful slumber or whatever. What is it called? Not torpor. You're waking up.
Sleep.
Yeah, just I thought there was some official name for it.
Patrick climbs out from the garden, just
Yeah,
dusting
Patrick
himself.
climbs out of the garden. You know,
As you do.
Being extra as fuck.
truly.
Erica's roommate's on her way home just as he does.
Yeah, she pulls around to the garage, which is closer to the back, just as Patrick pops up. And she, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Okay.
Night. Morning, hi.
It's okay. Good morning.
Is that how you normally sleep?
Are you outside? What are you doing here, Theo?
He's on the porch enjoying his blood.
To be fair, he's in the kitchen. I imagine that there's a window overlooking the garden.
I mean, I didn't want to be, there's, you know, 6-7 of us here, so I didn't, you know, find that many, but listen.
Take the floor like a normal person.
Oh, the dirt is comfortable. You get tucked in. It's nice.
The ultimate weighted blanket.
Exactly, Julia. Thank you.
Oh, Julian scampers and runs over the fence.
Get, kid, get.
Okay, sure.
But with that, everybody wakes up and slowly makes their way into the kitchen, with Annalise sitting down, kind of preparing to hear about what all you guys have been up to, anything you may need from her. I do imagine this is going to be a more chill planning session, so if you guys have anything you want to do while people are waking up and settling in.
I want people to imagine Theo annoyingly, loudly slurp, like with a straw, slurping the blood bag.
Just every time you're about to start talking, just slurp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts it in a big gulp cup.
That's a lot of blood.
It's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
He's had a rough day. He's not have to fill it all the way. Some of it is Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I'll have a child's drink, not like the size for
No, a
children,
child.
but roughly the amount of blood a child has.
Kid size.
I will say Erica probably freaks out when she wakes up because she was asleep in the chair in Theo's room and there's no Theo!
It was all a dream. The accident happened years ago, Erika. You have to move on. You have to let go.
Jose might try to talk to Annalise a little bit. That seems like something he would do.
Yeah, she's definitely. She makes herself known. Like, oh, I'm gonna go. Clean up you guys' room. Get everything all settled. Let me know if you need anything. So you're definitely able to chat with her one-on-one.
Yeah, Jose will just kind of come up and ask, do you need help with anything?
She is currently folding up some blankets that whoever slept in the guest rooms used. Oh no! Please, you're a guest. Please go. Spend some time with your friends. It sounds like you guys have been through a lot. You're my guest here. You shouldn't shouldn't be put to work or anything.
Jose picks up a blanket and says, "On the other hand, we appeared to you in the middle of the night, many of us injured, one of us with a stake through their chest. You might need some time to relax."
She looks visibly relieved, like, that's very sweet of you, thank you. But yeah, I'll say you guys unstaked Theo. He got himself.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, we'd have to re-record that. He's feeling better now.
He's just grumpy.
Yeah, you guys staked me? Oh.
You tried to kill us, my guy.
I clearly can't kill you if I try.
I hate this family.
Go on top of the doctor fridge. You're in timeout.
This house is a fucking nightmare.
This house is a fucking nightmare. We have fun here.
We do.
Arguably too much. But she visibly relaxes as you begin to help fold up some blankets and fluff pillows. So I imagine, being... She told me the word a kindred has a lot of upsides. It seems kind of cool.
Jose will think for a moment.
The one person probably. Well, no, I mean, there's three people here. It'd be like, being a kindred sucks, actually. My guy.
Yeah.
It has its advantages, but it's still a curse at the end of the day. And nothing could be worth that.
She looks a little awkward. I guess that's not something that, us mortals really think about. We just focus on, super speed and super strength and sparkling.
I mean, that's there too. I didn't die.
The sparkling... I guess there are some vampiric powers that could make you sparkle, but it's not a built-in thing.
Ah, I see. What about the garlic thing?
It's like any allergy a human would have. It. Some people have it, some people don't.
Oh.
Same with silver, crossing water, that sort of thing.
She nods. Okay, fair enough. Not a lot that I've ever thought about. So how do you guys know Erica?
We met through work. The prince, the person who runs the city on the behalf of what the kindred call a government, hired us to investigate the circus that was burned down last night.
Oh. Okay, kindred politics. Oh. I imagine getting a bunch of immortal people together in one room is a little frustrating.
A little bit.
You have no clue.
She looks increasingly awkward as everything that she thought was, cool and amazing about being a kindred, all these superpowers and you're independent.
But
it's like,
Patrick...
Nope.
Patrick walks in and I was like, oh man, turning into a cat sure rules. Stretches, pops his back.
And Jose will kind of sense the discomfort and go, I'm sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable with it. It's complicated. I'm from a very specific subset of vampires that isn't very happy with the state of vampires presently.
She looks utterly bewildered at that. Subset? Like there's different groups? Like not just like in politics, right? Like, right or left or centrist or...
Have you played TTRPGs, finally?
No, my parents think that I was gonna summon the devil.
Mm-hmm. Satanic Panic 3. Jose will nod. There's a lot of different. Some of it is by blood. Every vampire belongs to a different bloodline, dating back to the original vampires, all the way up to Cain.
Wait,
and then
Cain like the Bible?
Biblical Cain? Yep, he was real, and he was the first vampire.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I have a question. Is this conversation like within earshot of everyone else?
They're like a couple rooms over, so if you were like, I don't know, going to the bathroom to fix your hair or whatever, maybe.
Yeah, no, I just want Danny to yell from the other room when he says Cain was real. I just want Danny to yell, debatably real. And then go back about his business.
We have records from the Second City, asshole. He was real.
Source needed.
What do you mean debate? So wait, there's still...
It's not conclusive.
You know the meme of that Simpsons character, was it Ralph, who just like looks no, it was Lisa. It's Lisa who's like looking down, just utterly shocked. That is exactly what Annalise is going through right now.
Oh no.
So there might be biblical proof. Proof of the... What the But it's still... Oh my gosh. You think that people who've been around since eternity would be a bit more organized. No offense, but...
Yeah, Danny walks into the room, right? I think because he decides he needs to weigh in on this, right?
It's time for my opinion.
Reddit moderator Danny activated.
Exactly.
Time for you to be destroyed with facts and logic.
No, yeah. So he comes in, right? He's like, yeah, I mean, there might be, right? I don't know. I don't buy into it so much, to be honest. The belief is that, but all I'm saying is anyone old enough to actually know is asleep or gone. So he shrugs.
Theo loudly slurps again.
She sits down on the bed, a complete look of disbelief on her face. Okay. Well, that's enough learning for one day, I think.
That's a sensible stance to take. I'll drink to that. Patrick slurps his soul by your blood.
Most of us learned this over a long time, and you have had significantly less.
Yeah, Danny chuckles. Just wait till you learn about the werewolves.
Oh, brother, those guys stink.
She stands up and walks up the stairs to her room. I'm gonna need a minute.
Poor woman.
Danny looks around.
You can accept the sparkles, but not the werewolves? Yeah. Like, that's from the same source material, I think.
Obviously, she was Team Edward.
What source material is this?
As Danny looks around and she walks up the stairs. Was it something I said?
That's a big sitcom moment. I love that. Thank you. Can we add a laugh track? Can we add a corny ass laugh track to that, please?
Hey, dipshit! Add a sitcom laugh track now. Gun emoji.
I had a second one for that.
Honestly, with Theo just slurping blood in the kitchen, I could actually see like the sitcom setup for this whole conversation.
I have to draw this now.
Amazing. This makes my sitcom loving heart very happy.
Yeah, then we have this conversation, right? We cut to this scene. Fucking Theo just leans towards the camera. Bazinga.
Jose states Theo again.
Yeah, that's valid.
Bazinga.
That's fair.
Sean, in your best Theo voice, can we get Bazinga?
Bazinga.
Thank you. Amazing. Annalise has gone upstairs for a bit. If one person, she'll probably talk to one person, but not multiple people at this point. She's a bit overwhelmed.
Oh.
But if you don't want to talk to her, you guys are welcome to talk amongst yourselves or to Valencio, who's... He's braiding his hair. He's appreciating what he has back. He missed it. It's a big part of his personality. His hair... wait, what is it? His hair's full of secrets. That's why it's so big.
Mm-hmm. What's the plan, boss?
You gotta be more clear who you're talking to.
Valencio.
I think
Okay.
it's you, Valencio.
Plan. That's a good question. I was thinking I run away and never return.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, Theo. Thank you.
Patrick smacks Theo in the back of the head.
Jose smacks Valencia in the head at the same time.
Danny smacks his hand.
Gabe appears around the corner. No hitting. Hey, listen, listen, unless we want to stage another fucking revolution, I'm not willing to put my life or any of my other friends' lives on the line to get them killed. I don't know how many people we lost last night. I'm still waiting on a damage report.
That's a fair point. I just want to add, I think, well, you can decide over risking your life, if you don't want to do that, it's on you. I think your friends get to decide if they think that cause is worth fighting for, kind of their choice.
Okay, but if
It is their life to do with what they will.
If I decide to not try to be Prince again, then no one else will fight and no one else will have to die.
Just their lives continue to be, not ideal. So, Patrick kind of makes a little scale with his hands,
That's a good one, thank you.
Also,
no problem.
Mr. I don't know what to call you now.
You can just call me Valencio.
Listen, Valencio, not to put this forward too harshly on you, a bunch of your people were raring to go when the circus was intact. Do you think they're gonna chill out now that they've been literally attacked on their home turf? They're gonna want to start something, and if you're not at that head trying to temper that fire right now, things are gonna get bad for everyone.
He looks kind of confused for a moment before kind of looking down. I know, I hate kindred politics. This all came so fucking fast. God forbid that we get any time to decide anything. You're right. I acknowledge it. I don't like it. But fuck, you're right.
Theo slurps again.
Okay, once I get my damage report, if you guys can help get everyone together, I'll try to workshop a plan. I don't know about storming the fucking skyscraper, but we'll see what we can do. Any advice? You guys are the ones who've been working close with Tabitha. I'm surprised. Actually, wait, does she want to talk with you guys? Have you gotten anything from her?
Jose looks at his phone.
You see one missed call from Tabitha, no follow-ups, and that was probably about, I'd say 2 or so hours after everybody went to bed. So there's no feasible way you could have answered that.
Yeah. Jose will send a text to Tabitha. I assume you know what happened. When do you want report on what went down?
She shoots back a very verbose text about how worried she was that you all were going to die and how scared she was, and that's why she tried to check in as soon as she heard, but it was too late, so she thought that you all had passed away. And she's just so relieved that you all are back and safe, and just really, try to get your bearings and come by when you can, but no real pressure. Just everybody, whenever everybody is ready to come back at your earliest convenience.
So as soon as possible.
Jose sends just okay.
Amazing.
He knows that, like, I care that you guys were all safe as bullshit, and it just makes him even more mad. As soon as we can, so we should be doing that at least some point tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Any text from Knuckles about Jamie's whole deal? I asked about maybe the Assamites providing some space for Valencio at the end of the last session.
Yes. Same thing. Like they responded as soon as they could. They're ready. They have a space, a hotel on the edge of town, ready and guarded whenever he is. And then also they mentioned they brought back up you wanted to learn some magic, and they've set up. They have the mentor on standby.
Cool. I will shoot back a very. We'll shoot back a thanks. I'll let you know when we're ready for transport. Glad you made it out okay.
He sends back a little smiley. Actually, no, he sends back. Is there a gif of Sonic, or not Sonic, like Knuckles the Echidna doing like a cheesy thumbs up? Hold up.
Almost certainly.
Oh no, he's a Knuckles kin.
Hey, listen.
We assigned him Knuckles.
Literally.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is what he sends back.
For the listeners, it's a PNG image of Knuckles the Echidna giving a thumbs up.
Oh yes, thank you. But with that, are there any other discussions you'd care to have amongst yourselves as Valencio's pondering?
What should we be telling Tabitha when it comes to it?
That's true. I was also going to say, if Valencia wants some advice, we could fill him in a little bit on what the clans feel about him. And also maybe hey, go see the Toreador Primogen. You kind of have...
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know that much about advice, but I think the lay of the land before you take any course of action is always a good idea. From what we've talked about, it's not outright. It's not about outright revolution, but we did do some snooping regarding of different clans' feelings on current management and previous holders of the position. As far as I can tell, I think a lot of the clans would rather have you back, including the Gangrel, the Toreador, provided you can patch things up with...
He visibly winces at that.
Whatever her name is.
I know the Bruja and the Malkavian would be down to help. I have it basically from both their primogens that they'd support you if you were to try to rise back into power. And we know the leader of the Nosferatu is currently deep in Tabitha's pocket. But it's unclear whether that's of his own volition or might be blackmailed or something. We haven't really had the time to investigate too heavily into that.
He looks like his eyebrows shoot up. He looks incredibly intrigued. Oh, really now?
Yeah, rumor is they are closely acquainted. But, they are rumors.
Danny, didn't you learn some things about what might be going on with the Nosferatu?
Didn't learn a damn thing, unfortunately. That's pretty tight under wraps. Besides, I didn't get much chance to go back in there. Closest person I had in didn't know herself, so...
I mean, tonight's the night you could probably sneak away and go check in. No pressure. Dramatic happenings have occurred that could have changed circumstances somewhat. Valencio looks at Danny like, so you're telling me that the Nosferatu are supporting Tabitha right now because the Primogen is involved, heavy emphasis on that, with Tabitha, or like...
He shrugs. Not only do I not know, but the people at Nosferatu I talked to didn't know either.
Oh,
in fact,
that.
it seems...
It's very hush-hush.
It seems that the Primogen has not been very forthcoming with about why the support is, which is very, and he like kind of leans forward to emphasize, right? Very wrong when it comes to Nosferatu. That's kind of our thing, is that we don't do that to each other. So, whatever it is, I don't know. Either he's got some kind of deal that he doesn't want the rest of us to know about for some reason, or she's got him in deep with something and he can't afford to let it out.
Ooh, I love that. Oh my god. Sorry, I just...
As the kids would say, some juicy goss.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Patrick.
No problem. Boss.
It's been a while since I've seen my Nosferatu pal, and I miss them. Anyway, I might have to stop in the sewers and check in on her later. But, thanks for the heads up.
Her? Wait, who are you talking about?
Oh, just back before I was Prince. I met a very nice Nosferatu lady, Becca. She's real...
Hey, Becca? You know her too?
You know Becca?
That's what I was talking about.
No
Damn,
way!
Small world.
Oh,
Small
dude.
world.
Ain't she great? Honestly.
She's an angel.
Wow.
Well, if you see her before I do, tell her I say hi, and I guess now that my cover's about to be blown, let's have a sip together, huh? I'll have to stop by and say hi. Oh my god, Becca. Small world, that is delightful.
Well, here, I'll tell you said hi. Because honestly, before things get messy, I think this is probably my last shot to figure out what's going on. So I might as well give it a trip down there tonight.
Hey, if... From what I understand, Jose might have, am I going somewhere else? Is that, like, in the clear?
We have a hotel ready for you.
Do I have to go there now, or...
I said I'd let them know when when you're ready for transport. That's up to you.
Oh, awesome. Well, I mean, if you don't mind me tagging along, but I get it if you, I
Don't
mean,
want
do
to
you
hang
want
out
to...
with the boss.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be polite.
Yeah, he nods. Hell yeah.
Oh, amazing. It'll be like old times.
Honestly, the two of us going in might be better. I may have said a thing or two in the sewers the last few nights, so that he might be a little upset by. I'm going to be honest. So having some backup would probably be a good idea.
Surprisingly, I might also want to tag in on that.
Oh? Do you know Becca?
No, but I remember the last time I talked to Valerie, my information broker with the Assamites. She said she might be able to get us better information if I were able to find someone in the Nosferatu that might be willing to trade info.
Okay. Awesome. Well, wait, that's not in character. You tell him no, but he's like, oh, well, you'll love Becca. Everybody loves Becca. Just like that one old sitcom. Everybody loves Becca. Well, is there anything else I should know right now?
Something weird going on with the mages. We know that.
Listen, with the fucking mages, there's always something weird going on with the mages, dude.
Right. I saw one at the circus.
Oh my god.
Right?
Wait, you...
No.
Saw one. Yeah, you saw the purple cloak.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean mages, but
Well, I don't know if I specifically saw one, but I did see a purple cloak, which, you know, purple cloaks in the circus, it's usually them.
Usually.
Yeah, there's some weird group called the Starlings that presently a candidate for sheriff position is using at least their aesthetic to get jobs done.
They also seem to have an interest in this whole situation. Oh, Patrick kind of digs around in his wallet for a bit and pulls out their little card. They actually gave us this so that we could call them, not to spill any liquid on them or card gets used. And kind of shows off a little card.
those fucking mages. I swear, if I could get them to work for me, I would, strictly because of their designer alone. But they never answer any of my emails. Okay, well, hopefully they're not against us. I hope they're just a third party kind of fucking around, I suppose. That's easier to deal with than being up against mages, you know? We can shoo them away.
From what they say, which, you know, who knows if you could take them by their word, but they do seem just mostly just to be nosy than wanting to specifically take part in one side or the other.
Thank God for that. Good to know. Anything else? Well, if not, he sighs and he does what is it, the Midwestern, patting your knees oh, I gotta get going. I'm gonna go get that damage report and I'm hoping it's ready by now. Yeah, some of the higher-ups at the circus and I had a meeting point set in mind in case anything like this happened. Better safe than sorry, and
You know you can text, right? You have a phone.
yes, but also I am kind of a wanted former prince. It's easier to just lay low and not text.
Fair enough.
Or you could just use this burner.
I could use a burner, that's smart.
This one. Theo has one. We're saying Theo has one. He's the type of guy to just carry around.
He just has 5 burner
bullshit.
phones.
Theo opens his coat and sewn on the inside is 7 burner phones.
What else is he using his money on?
He uses his paycheck to just buy burner phones.
And they're all surprisingly nice for burner phones.
They're all the latest iPhone.
That's all he does it on. That's it.
I love that. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, you're just giving this to me?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
If you want me to charge you $2,000 for it, then sure.
No, hey, you listen, you think a circus makes that much money? No, I gotta pay the union, I gotta pay to keep the lights on, I gotta pay to keep us fed. Oh, being a kindred circus, oh man, all sorts of complications. And I have to stay up on my OSHA violations, oh. Or not, OSHA compliance, that's it. I don't violate OSHA.
Well, so we it's just a way to keep in contact with you.
Okay, well, wait, does this have a SIM card? Anyway, I'm not gonna think too hard about this.
You can get prepaid cards, SIM cards that are for a certain amount of hours or time.
Oh, that's bitchin'. I didn't know that. That's also incredibly sus. It's almost like they... Anyway.
No, it's better for some people that can't say oh, I will be able to regularly pay for a monthly phone bill.
Oh, yeah. My brain just goes to burner phones and drug deals.
Yeah. No, that's valid, but there is a use.
Yes.
Besides drug dealing.
Well, thank you. I'm assuming you guys know the number. I'll be answering I gotta go get that damage report. I'm not looking forward to the numbers.
Oh, good luck. We did what we could out there.
Yeah, well, thank you. See you around. So, Danny, wait for me to go see Becca, please. It's been a bit, and I could really use a friendly face.
Of course, I'll just hold back to you, I guess.
He nods and steps out the door, and you watch he just kind of melts into the shadows and fucks right off. God, I wish I could do that.
It's so cool.
Honestly, ideal superpower subset.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ad break. My name is Julian, and I'll be your reader for this evening, or just whenever you're listening to this. I just want to start off by giving a big ol' thank you to all of our amazing listeners for sticking with us, especially as we're getting to the climax of this campaign. Definitely hope that you all are having a good time here. Also wanted to say, please follow us at our social medias, just to keep in touch to get the latest updates and the latest videos and bits and bobs. You can do that at any of the following: Instagram with the username show.someinitiative, Twitter, because I'm not calling it X, @someinitiative, Tumblr with the URL show-some-initiative@.tumblr.com, TikTok with the username @someinitiative, and I don't know, if you're feeling fancy, you can email us, showsomeinitiative@gmail.com. Send us your questions, your comments, your concerns. I'd love to hear more from all of you. Seriously, getting comments, it makes our day every time. Whoever finds it first immediately takes a screenshot and posts it to the Discord we share. So seriously, they make our day. You can also listen to us at a variety of different locations. YouTube, as previously mentioned, Podbean. I believe we're on Apple Music now, and Amazon Music? Unclear. But for sure, you can find us at our Linktree, which is linktr.ee/show some initiative. And that just gives you a good old idea of all of the places we're located for listening. And while I'm here, I want to give a big thank you to all of our staff. Not employees. We're not employees. We aren't getting paid. Thank you to all of my friends for playing and recording with me. This has been definitely one hell of a journey, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. With all of that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Sending lots of love and hugs your way. Have a good rest of your day, wherever you are. Anything else that you guys want to cover in Erica's house before?
Yes, a discussion of what the fuck we're telling Tabitha, I think would be probably ideal. Before we go in and just look at each other's faces like, yeah, we know stuff happened, things.
I mean, to be fair, what do we know? We came in late and everything was on fire and escorted people out.
I mean, yeah, that is what, honestly, in this case scenario, we don't have too much that we need to lie about.
We stick to this. This is pretty much basically the truth.
We just omit the seventh party here.
Yeah, we don't talk about the stuff that happened with Valencio.
What's a satisfying amount of information to feed to Tabitha?
Oh yeah, Theo has special reports to make, I think.
Cause the first thing I'm thinking right now, which isn't a lot, is like specifically given like coworker drama where it's like here's like all the wedges within like the dynamics, but I don't know if that's satisfactory.
We have we could like Theo could mention the purple cloak appearance at the circus, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's something kind of sus, but we don't have enough information for it to be like incriminating to anyone. We don't want incriminated.
You could tell her that there was an Assamite presence at the circus, which I did not necessarily sign off with her about.
That's true.
That could be juicy enough to at least distract from the real important information that we're keeping away. And I think I could take a hit on this.
Alright. Yeah, that sounds good. I need to write this down or else I'll forget.
Also, there was another attempt on Gabe's life that evening.
Damn, they can't leave me alone for a second.
Nope.
Can't catch a break.
This time someone was posing as one of Jose's hands.
So we got someone
Interesting.
looking at you from out of the Bruja Club, and now that's not good. They're getting very confident in getting close to you.
There is something interesting, though. Why would they try to lead Gabe away? In the panic of it all, wouldn't it have been easier to just take him out there if their intent was to just get rid of him?
Maybe they need me as bait
Framing?
or evidence for something.
On the other hand, taking out a kindred, it usually takes a little bit of time. It's not.
And a fire, though. Like, that's probably one of the best places just off them.
That's true.
And can I ask a quick clarifying question about the fires at the circus?
Yeah, what's poppin'?
Neither of the fires were, like, near the main entrance, right? They were at, like, disparate ends of the park, right? Or, like, area the circus is set up in.
There was one at the employee exit and another was just closer to the front. Not necessarily. You guys haven't looked for any fire reports, but you can't really suss out where they started.
Interesting.
Just at separate ends.
Huh.
Now that's interesting, because if my goal was to try to get as many kindred as possible taken out, why wouldn't you block the entrance?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking here?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Yeah, like, can you all verbalize it? Yeah. Some of us don't leap to conclusions as readily as you do.
But my enigmatic errors.
Screw your enigmatic errors. I want answers. I want pictures of Spider-Man on my desk.
No, I mean, we've been bringing up, dissatisfaction within the employment of the circus, right? Could it be possible it doesn't have to do with, Tabitha or...
I'd say it's important to consider it, but, most of the employees seem to really look at the circus as a kind of like home, so I don't know what they have to gain from setting it ablaze. Like, spur Valencia into action, I guess, but it's just as likely that he just gets spooked and run. Like, it's what he tried to do after all.
It's also a good way to guilt him into action, though. I don't know. It's not a concrete theory, but
No, but it is something that had crossed my mind. The issue is, I don't think any of us know anyone well enough at the circus to start getting good answers there.
yeah.
Just what would we do? Just walk up to someone and say, "Hey, did you set fire to your workplace?"
Who wouldn't?
Maybe entitled to financial compensation. Well, are we gonna bring up the Erica in the room?
Yeah, now might be a good time to bring up the Erica in the room.
I was gonna say, as an excuse for me not having many in-character responses just now, Erica has not been in the room.
Oh, yeah, I love that you all sat down for a group meeting without one member of your group.
In Theo's defense, he was just staked.
Yep.
Listen, man, it's been a long day.
Yeah, maybe you're like used to Erica just hanging around and doing something in the background, like cleaning or whatever.
Yeah. So hey, Doug, Hey, has anyone seen Erica?
Yeah, she's
Oh, crap.
not there. Okay.
Just hear a flushing toilet. And I was like, wait a minute.
Interesting. Erica, where are you?
Erica is in another room. Give me a
Oh,
minute.
sweet love, you gotta be more specific.
You gotta find her. She's hiding.
Where's Waldo of Kindred?
Where in the world is Erica?
The new Erica escape room experience.
Erica, you know, the usual etiquette is to tell us when we're playing hide and seek here.
Ollie oxen free.
Oh man, I almost won a game of hide and seek, but then the guy looking fell and I asked if he was okay, and then I lost.
Oh,
Hey,
That's
I played
adorable,
hide and
thank
seek
you.
where I fell. That was a thing.
He fakes it to win.
He like face planted right outside of my hiding spot, which like, and I was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And he was like, "I found you."
My
You
nose is
fell
broken,
for
but I
his
found you.
fifth-dimensional chess strategy. My guy like the 1000 IQ play.
I'd say Mega Mind play, honestly.
Do you want me to go? Do we want to split up and try to find her? It's a surprisingly big house.
I think just say Patrick just pokes his head out of the kitchen door. Is Erica immediately in view?
Erica, are you?
No, okay, I've decided where I am. No.
Okay, she's not. Very aggressively no.
Patrick will just be like, Erica! Perks up ear, waits for a response. Theo's breaking something in the kitchen!
Hey,
He won't
rude.
listen!
Rude! I would
Broke
do
your
that,
Keurig.
but how dare you?
Theo's hurt! Waits.
I am hurt.
Theo just face planted!
We've spent the last few months working as detectives, and this is still your first method of investigation.
It's her house. She might be doing something else. We're just calling for her.
Yeah,
Like I don't. You know, I understand your whole shtick is like noir detective thing, but like
punk noir detective.
punk noir detective. But newsflash, Batman. Like sometimes people will just be doing things in their own house, somewhere else. We can just ask, you know. If she doesn't
Put that on a
respond,
t-shirt.
if she's being kidnapped or something, then yeah, sure, we'll go look for her. But like, damn, my guy.
Sometimes
Patrick?
people just be doing things.
Do you want to talk, buddy?
Literally, fucking
out, man.
Patrick has hit him with people be thinking it ain't how it is, but it do.
What do you do?
It's such a good Roses are red, violets are blue.
Jose will just think about it for a second and then kind of just shrug, goes, I guess I don't have a response.
Patrick just sits down, winded.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me right now.
I'm very proud of
Okay.
you, even though you used me.
Listen, it's what you would have wanted.
That's true. I do respect you for this.
Okay. Well, with that, you hear shuffling, and through the door pops Annalise. Is everything okay? Is Erica not with you guys?
She's not presently.
No, I thought she might be talking to you or something, but evidently she isn't, so... Do you have an idea where she might be? We were kind of discussing what we're gonna get up to for the night. Be interesting to have her input.
You know what, fair. So with that, who is going to look where?
Annalise, how many floors does this house have?
Tori, how many floors does this house have?
3.5.
Wait, what's the half? How the fuck do you have a half of a floor?
An attic?
Half floors are a thing.
One of those little like half sunken down living rooms. Yeah.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm not an architect.
How many floor? Just walk us through. Is it like first floor, second floor, attic?
Yes.
Okay, I'd consider that 3 personally.
If 2 of us take the first floor, 2 of us take the second floor, and 1 of us takes the attic, we have the most. We'll find Erica the fastest.
All right, Patrick. Patrick's like, I'll start here on the ground floor. Just moves out.
I'll take the attic then.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll go to the second floor.
Theo, Gabe, you decide where to go.
Choose your own adventure.
Who do you want to partner up with? Turn to page 26 to go to the second floor.
Wait, who's going where?
Theo's staying here. Theo's staying with Patrick. Theo refuses to be left alone with Danny right now.
Theo, you turn to page 14 to go find Patrick. You fall into a spike trap. You die. Try again.
Jose is going to the attic, Phil.
Okay.
Danny's on the second floor, then Patrick, Theo on the first.
Yeah, Gabe will go up the attic with Jose.
Okay, superb. Could I please get a perception plus investigation from everybody except for Erica? Erica, do you want to roll to hide, or are you just kind of chilling?
I'm gonna investigate myself.
It's like that scene in SpongeBob.
Erica's gonna find out for herself where she is first.
What's the
Standard up 6, unless Erica is trying to hide.
Nah.
Does
Okay.
hearing help?
Yeah, hearing would help. I mean, she could be shuffling around or whatever.
Yeah. Puttering around.
Damn.
Damn.
Masquerade's being very nice today.
This one specific role that doesn't seem that critical, yeah.
Yeah, finding Erica's not critical at all.
Oh, no, it's critical.
No, it's very critical, so we can have Erica back on the podcast.
Critical role, if you will.
Yeah.
Maybe time sensitive is a better.
Jose got 2 successes.
Patrick got 4.
Gabe is with Jose and got 5 successes.
I'm on the second floor and got 5 successes.
And Theo's got 3 successes.
Okay. So according to Tori's description, unless you guys want to be really nosy and like look through Annalise's room on the second floor or anything, I'd say you don't find anything in particular. You don't find Erica, at least, going through the rooms. And how in depth is this? Is this like looking under beds and looking in closets, or is this just like, Erica, you here? No? Okay.
I think Patrick would do like a first pass, like after just going off on Jose, he would just do a first pass of like, all right, not in this room, not in this room, and if she's not anywhere on the first floor, then it's like, okay, let's do like a thorough search, I guess.
Jose will call down from the upper floor, hypocrite.
I just said it shouldn't be your first instinct. God damn. Goth weirdo.
Goth is a very different sub culture.
Whatever.
Okay. I'll say for those Does Erica have a home office on the first or second floor?
Yes, I think it would probably be on the second floor, one of the spare room.
Okay. Wow, this is a very big house, huh?
It's an oldie.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So it's somewhere on the second floor. I'll say... Who's on the second floor one more time? Danny and...
Danny.
Just Danny, okay.
Just Danny.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. When you're looking for one party member, there do be one alone, huh? Okay, Danny, when you're going through the second floor, you come across Erica's home office, and it's not so much like you're really snooping, but you do find out on...
But you are snooping.
You do find that you are snooping, yes. Out on her desk, she seems to have a small stack of papers that, there's some markings on them. They seem to be organized a particular way. And going through it, you notice that this seems to be a prior hospital Erica worked at that got attacked by something. The news stories are all inconclusive or, go against each other. Some people are blaming terrorist attacks or an inside job or just a whole bunch of conspiracy theories. But going through them, you get the sense that there might be something more than the average kind can collect. Or if you want to steal her medical degree, I don't know.
I'm the doctor now.
And so I think at this point, like, we've searched around. I guess they kind of confirm, like, hey, she doesn't seem to be anywhere.
Yeah, no, she's not on this floor. This is like the last room you check.
Yeah, he kind of like furrows his brow, like, right. And then, he'll like kind of take note of the like the hospital, right, like where it is, and move out to regroup with the others.
Okay. Then with that, unfortunately, Patrick and Theo, you don't find Erica, but do you guys have anything you want to discuss briefly?
So,
Yes.
Theo, you do know that you should, if you were gonna go for that security and PA announcement system, you should have training on what to say in case of an emergency, right?
Listen! I was panicked! What else do you want me to do?
That's what training is for, so you don't panic. Like,
We wanted you to not be panicked.
listen, I'm just saying, that could lead to a fine. And you know what, I want to deal with that. I don't know, it doesn't really matter for us, but, it's the principle of the thing. You really should be more, you really should have, at least informed somebody you didn't have any kind of training on that. I think Valencia should have checked on that, honestly.
I can't believe I'm being guilted into this.
Did he lie on his resume about this?
I was given morals and I have to give a shit about this. This is bullshit. Will I fight Erica? I'm strangling her again.
Frenzying on purpose this time.
Patrick just pulls out a spray water bottle, like, back. No. Hits with a rolled up newspaper.
Okay, well, if there's nothing else, then I will say, Jose and Gabe, as you step up into the attic, it's relatively small compared to the rest of the house. It's just one room. And looking around, you see Erica. And Erica, what are you doing? Why are you up here?
Erica is looking.
She do be looking.
She do be looking.
She's like that little emoji of the
I am looking.
I am looking. What are you looking at?
looking at her torpor coffin.
Oh shit.
Shoot.
Erica? Are you alright?
Sorry. What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
Oh. sorry, was something going on? I just came up here to dust. It's very dusty up here.
We were just having a bit of a team meeting, figuring out what our next steps were.
Oh, that's nice. Sorry, I was just not really in my right mind. I'll get you to fill me in on all that.
Is there something we can help with? Seems like you're a little preoccupied.
I think someone died because of me. And I'm not as upset as I ought to be, but that's making me more upset. Last night I just let our kindred wander into the fires. I was trying to save that girl and I don't know. I thought I'd come home and feel awful, but I don't. And that's worse.
I think Gabe is gonna slowly walk over and very gently try to put a hand on her shoulder. Look, in extreme circumstances, we end up doing things that seem awful, terrify ourselves. But the fact of the matter is, we do what we have to do to keep on moving. And I mean, you're a medical professional. You're familiar with that concept of triaging, right? The way I see it, you're triaging the situation. You're saving the person that you could, given the resources at your disposal.
I've been there, but I don't know. There was this awful sense of familiarity when I just let him wander into the fire. It's like I've done it many times before, and I don't know. I don't really know all of who I was. I've been these empty spaces in my mind of how I even got here, why I'm here. I don't know. I wonder sometimes if I should just curl back in there. If whatever I was tossed into torpor for, it'd be better if I'd stayed.
Hey. I know you. I mean, relatively speaking. And I know you to be a good, kind-hearted soul. You are a good person. Everyone in this life makes mistakes. That's part of being human. Or some approaching that, at least. What matters is how we react to that. How we get back up again and keep on fighting the good fight. Or if we just give in and let the chaos and the evil in the world do as it wills to the innocent. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like you could use a cup of tea right now.
I think I could. I don't know. Pastor Gabe, I just... It often seems like I know myself in the moment, but there are things in my memory. There's a woman there that I don't know if I know, and I don't know if I trust. And I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm tired of not knowing. But I'm too scared to find out.
Well, it's a step to take. You being tired of not knowing, wanting to know more. And fear is a natural part of who we are. It's what keeps us safe. And I fully support you and your journey to find out, if you'd like. I understand that it takes a lot of conviction, a lot of courage to look into yourself and try to figure out who you are, and if you are who you think you are. I can't quite relate, but I hope that you won't let yourself take this on by yourself, that you let us help.
Thank you. I'm glad I've got kind people around me now.
Besides, I'm willing to bet that the more you learn, the less you'll be afraid. After all, it's the not knowing. It's the infinite possibilities of ignorance that create that fear. Sure, you may not like what you find in the end, but at the very least you'll know, and you'll have that settled.
I wish there was someone who I trusted who would just know and tell me, but there's no one.
Gabriel?
Yes?
Can I have a word alone with Erica for a moment?
Very well. Cable walk out of the room and see if he can collect the others to get back down to the ground floor, I guess.
Yeah. I think you all are able to wait in the kitchen. At this point, I think Annalise is gonna peace out to bed, so...
She's had a vampire bullshit for one night.
Yeah. Good night.
Sleep well. Thank you for putting up with us.
So, Gabe has left the room. Jose, you approach Erica as she's leafing through some old, dusty, leather-bound books, and you see, looking upon the bookshelf, not many of these have titles, if at all, and the ones that you do see that have titles are rather faded, almost incomprehensible. All of these books look incredibly ancient, like their pages are almost threatening to turn to dust in the shelves, and Erica is leafing through one.
These things seem a little more antique than we are.
I ran away from them the moment I woke up. I just left this room and I barely looked back. I'm scared. I'm scared of what it means. What these books are, I can't even read them. I wish someone could just tell me the answers. I wish I could know. But maybe it's best I don't. I'm not sure anymore.
Miss Erica, I don't think you can keep running from the past.
I think it's catching up to me, ain't it?
I think it is, and I think it might be better for you to face it on your own terms rather than its.
It's just... I'm afraid, Mr. Almonza, of what it says and of what it means about me and what kind of person I really am.
I do not love the bright sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I love only that which we defend. Does that mean anything to you, Miss Erica?
I don't know. Maybe.
Focus. You can get there, trust me.
Can Erica make a roll for something?
You can roll for anything. You gotta tell me what you're wanting to roll for.
Okay. I forgot about this a while back, but Erica has a 3rd level Auspex roll called the Spirit's Touch that can see a psychic impression of on an object. So could Erica do that on the scalpel that Jose gave her a while back?
Yeah, definitely.
So Erica's gonna roll that using perception and empathy with the difficulty based on the age and spiritual strength of the object.
Okay. We'll put that at a 7.
Okay. I remember how to roll. Hold on.
So after what Jose said, Erica's gonna take out the scalpel that Jose gave her a while back when he was training her. That is 4 successes.
Okay. With 4 successes, looking at this scalpel, it's very weird. Kind of muddy, but you get the impression that this used to be yours. You don't remember it. It's not like a scalpel you've used for surgery or anything before, but you have very dear memories of it, or at least so the object seems to tell you. It gives you the impression of righteous fury, for lack of anything else.
Mr. Almanza, this gift that you gave me a while ago.
It wasn't a gift. I was returning it.
What do you mean? What do you know?
I know I failed you that night.
That night.
The night you were staked, put into torpor for decades.
What? You were there?
Yes.
What did it mean? Why did it happen? Why do you know? What aren't you telling me, Jose?
We were part of a small group of vampires in a city in Italy during World War II. We all worked together on the basis of striking down high-ranking officials within, the Axis forces within the town. Not I would like to say we did it because we had good cause, because we were gaining information or helping leverage anything, but I think more than anything we did it because we knew that they'd get away with it if someone didn't strike out. And one night when we were going to work together, we got caught. They staked you, and I wasn't far behind, so I ran. And there isn't a day that has gone by that I haven't regretted that decision. And when I saw you walk through those doors at Tabitha's office, I don't know. I thought bringing it all up might be too much for you. I didn't know how much you remembered. I know torpor can do terrible things to a person's mind and memory. But you need to remember Erica.
Italy. The Axis powers? Jose, what did I do?
For the most part, you supplied medical equipment. And because you couldn't help yourself, baked goods. We got ourselves a nickname, our group. They assumed it was a pair of just human killers, but we hurt people. They were bad people. And I still believe with every fiber of my being that they deserved what they had coming to them. But we did hurt them. That quote I brought up, it was our call sign, so we could identify each other. I chose it because I felt it represented that even though we were choosing violence, we were not choosing violence because we enjoyed it, but because it was helping. And I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I was wrong to make it that. Maybe it really was just my rage that got you hurt. Got all of us hurt.
That nickname you said we had, it didn't happen to be the butcher and
Baker of Monte Casino.
I can't say that I remember the actions exactly, but Jose, hearing this from you, I think I remember the feelings. For such a long time now, I've dealt with this feeling of such intense guilt and yet lack of regret. I am trying very hard right now to be upset with you for not telling me this a little sooner. But after all that we've been through, not just since working for Tabitha, and this circus and meeting all of these strange and yet wonderful people that we've come to know together. I'm glad that I've been fighting with you, Jose Almanza. I truly am. And I wouldn't change that. I want to thank you for telling me this and for being here for me. Can I ask you something, Jose?
Of course.
Did we save people, do you think? With the things that we did?
Some people have theorized that Germany losing Monte Cassino allowed Western forces to push farther and farther into Germany, eventually ending the war. And to be fair, that wasn't just on all our work, but I like to imagine it pushed the dominoes in the right direction.
Then, in that case, I suppose I'll choose to live with only as many regrets as you have. Friend. The balance.
I think Jose will reach out a hand and place it on Erica's shoulder. It means the world to me that you're still here.
I think, despite it all, I'm glad to be here.
Well, unfortunately, the fight isn't over yet. And Jose will turn and look at the coffin. The past keeps converging in on itself, and I can't help but wonder if your problems and how you ended up here might be tied into some of the problems we've had now.
As much as I trust what you have to say, Jose, I really hope that's not the case, but we should still work together to stop it, shouldn't we?
I agree.
What do you think? That all these things converging are... Do you already know, or are we gonna need our friends to help us find out?
I think we'll definitely need their help. But I think now that you have started to remember, we're gonna have a much better shot.
Oh, well, very good then. I suppose, speaking of our dear friends, I guess we've left them wandering around my old house long enough. Let's go see them, shall we?
And I think that's a very good idea. And Jose will turn and start heading out of the attic, sparing one more glance at the coffin as he leaves.
And with that, let's go downstairs.
Let's go downstairs.
Everything's on fire.
Why, for fuck's sakes?
I told you Theo brought something. You wouldn't listen.
Sort of the gift from community.
You, Jose and Erica, go back downstairs to the first floor where everyone is. And everyone's able to fill you in on Valencio, his whole thing, how he's going to step out for a bit to go get the reports on the circus. And as well as what you all plan to say to Tabitha when you go see her later. And with that, I'll say at this point, Valencio comes back with some papers in hand, looking rather grim, and he gets filled in on what you guys have to do and what you want to do. And turns, after all of that, to Danny. So, are you ready to go down to the sewers? There's something I'd like to talk with Becca about.
Yeah, Danny kind of chuckles. I'm always ready to go to the sewer.